Hi, I'm Jens from LunaLista. At LunaLista we have this mission, and that is to create a community within your office, whether agents are in the office or away from the office. There's a lot you can do, and we focus on all of those elements. We have two kinds of services that fulfill that need. One is where we focus on all the office elements to make it more engaging to be in the office. A huge part of that is for you to utilize your TV screens that you already have, the information that you're sending out, and there's a lot you can do on that. And the other one is when the agents are away from the office, that we still connect them and we give them a strong sense of belonging, community, feel of that they are part of this office that you have created. So let's get started. Will the physical office concept survive? Absolutely. It is your strength. This is the core reason for your agents to be with your office or offices. You have created a community, and some will call it family. Your leadership and office culture is what have attracted your agents. And this is the difference between your office and the virtual real estate concepts like EXP, Redfin, and all the low-cost concepts. So we need to strengthen the sense of community, whether your agents is in the office or away from your office. You should probably consider a few changes to your open floor plan. Add one or more islands with dining room size tables. Could just be some tables pushed together. Think cafe style, where agents can quickly sit down with their laptops and do their work. And importantly, do some networking and socializing with their colleagues who are also just dropping by these tables. This will not happen if you only have individual and separated tables. The successful cafes have tapped into the concept that even when being alone, we like to do that together. Done right, you can offer that plus a step further, where you give the agents the networking and socializing aspect as well. It would be a great asset if you can play some music so the office is not as quiet as a graveyard. I know you will say that older agents want the quietness. However, younger agents need the noise that they are accustomed to from the cafes and the headsets. Older agents does not quit as quickly as the younger ones do. So you do have some leeway with this. You can have a dedicated desk area with plexiglass on the sides of the tables where the calling agents can have relatively quietness. You know that you constantly need to show the agents appreciations for their achievements. It will be very well received if you can also present their new listings with their pictures, because across all ages, we all like to be recognized. These are important psychological effects that matter, that you need to do, and it happens to be so that we have a whole concept for that. See our other video on our automated motivational TV services. So by strengthening the atmosphere in your office, agents will be more inclined to come in on a more frequent basis to do some work. And you do want that, since it is in your office that you can influence them the most. Next, you want to connect the agents to each other and the office even when they are not in the office. Emails and text messages are typically used, but today this is more of a one-way communication rather than a dialogue, and these office rosters are typically rarely updated and easy to use for the agents. Therefore, it is simply not a practical way for a dialogue. Social media like Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter excel here. However, it is the fewest working people who nowadays get notifications from those social media accounts. They all have their advertisings and they sell our information, so the average working person doesn't read those type of pages that often, if at all. For that, we built from scratch your own social media platform that only your office get access to. You get a unique phone number that only your office will be using for text messages, so that you can tell the agents, save this number, everything will come from that. You can follow your office engagements from the clicks that is done from both the email and text messages you are sending out. We automate some of the communication, like informing agents about new listings. We are sending these out to the office on behalf of the listing agents. So if other agents in the office comments them, then these comments goes directly to the listing agent. I always encourage office members to congratulate other agents who just got listings, so when they themselves get listings, others will write recognizing words back. This can be a very positive loop of collegial appreciation and support. Embedded in all emails and text messages LunaLista sends out on your behalf, there is a unique link that we ask receivers to click. We are tracking that click so you can know your office communication engagement, and you can expect that to be more than double your engagement level today. It is transparent, there is no guessing. You will each month be able to follow if the engagement is falling or increasing. We have offices that constantly are in the 80% engagement month after month. Managers of these offices typically make at least one weekly report or personal thoughts to the office. Offices that do nothing other than the automated listing notifications and calendar can constantly hit around 50 to 65% monthly engagement. Because it is so easy for your office members to mark your emails and text messages spam, we encourage you to be better at sending the information they want and avoid sending information they don't want on a very individual level. Examples are training for new agents. Don't send email and text messages about that to experienced agents, or your commercial courses that have no interest for residential agents. So what we have done is to categorize your information, giving all agents the ability to subscribe to the type of information they are interested in. We will still place it in their newsfeed where all communication leads to, but we will not send out messages about it if they don't want it. And when you make a message or calendar event, we ask you to categorize it according to the topic it belongs to. You can then also get some hints of what information the office in general is interested in. Be aware this will shift over time depending on market changes. But the essence of what I say here is that you should give the agents exactly what they want. You can still send out information that they cannot unsubscribe to, since some information naturally have to be mandatory. As it will be harder to sell listings, your agents will be asked what they do that others don't offer. You naturally have your customized marketing programs, but a very visible offer to the clients is to do more open houses. The challenge is to coordinate and organize these for the office. We know that agents who are looking for opportunities to do open house will only ask the other agents a few times, then they stop asking. And their ego is typically not interested in being on an office list that show them looking for open houses. Also, there can be periods where they are looking for open houses and periods where they do not look for open houses. Those who have listings might not think of offering open house to the other agents because they need to find the office roster and enter all of the other agents' emails that might not be even updated. With all these frictions, the outcome is simply that your office just do fewer open house days than it otherwise could have done. To address this challenge, we ask your agents to select the cities where they would be interested in doing open house. The list is automatically created by the cities your office had either a listing or sales in the last year. No need to give more choices than the right number. they can change this at any time. Remember, we are placing your new listings in the newsfeed that all communication leads back to. So when a listing agent gets a new listing that will be placed in this newsfeed, that agent and only that agent plus the managers will see an icon that say, click here if available for open house. All what this agent have to do is to click that button, and all the colleagues who are interested in doing open house in that city will get an email and or text message notification about that opportunity. The other agents in the office will see the listing have changed headline to available for open house, but will not get a notification. Again, we really want to send the right information to those who want it. This gets even better if your chain joins us. In this case, we connect the offices in your chain. So if you, for example, have an agent in an office in Calabasas who gets a listing in Manhattan Beach, this listing is 1.5 hour drive away from where she lives. She would naturally like to get help with open houses there. We will then match this opportunity with agents from the nearby offices who are interested in doing open house in this city within your chain. This is a win-win all the way around. This is easily a recruitment tool when you can help new agents from the get-go. We match these opportunities within your office and chain, but not among unaffiliated offices. The next part for the agent who will be doing the open house is to make a quick flyer. The agent can do this on their phone with a few clicks, because we already have all the needed information, so we will not ask the agent to enter any new information. As an admin, you can though do some customizations of this. For the more advanced flyers, you already have other marketing tools. Agents like this setup because it is so quick to do that flyer. Whew! That part was longer than I expected, but you sticked through with me. Thank you for that. I hope that you got inspired, even if you're not going to use our services. But if you do think of using them, well, go to our contact page and either fill out the form or call us at the number that you can see on that page. So hopefully talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for listening and watching.